Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
I hang up on you when I see you and tell you, hey, listen,
Yeah, hey,
we sparring.
ask him what the first thing he said when I saw him yesterday.
I knew he was going to hit me with it, so I had to tell him, hey, won't we sparring?
Yeah,
I had to beat him to the punch.
He don't want no smoke.
I know he don't.
I'm a pro.
I know he don't.
Damn, tell him I done been in the ring with everybody. You know,
you have been in there.
I take it serious. You know,
I don't know about that, but
I take it serious. Now I'm getting ready to fight Andre Ward. Man, hey, Dev, I'm finna beat this nigga ass, Dev. Hold on. Let me take my glasses off so you can see my face. I'm not playing. Yeah.
I wish you the best, man.
Yeah,
I wish you the
appreciate
best in
that. I'm good.
Say, hey, don't look at me. Hey, I'm just cold.
You know what it is?
I'm just cold.
I'm just cold.
You condoning this, man. You condoning this.
This fight, Canelo Crawford. You got two champs, two undisputed champ at two different weight class, in two different divisions. In the 4-belt era, that's Bud, first male to do that. You got Canelo, who's the undisputed king of the super middleweight 168. You got a clash of the Titans. Somebody walking out there with some belts.
Man, Bud is my boy. I think if anybody can do it, it's him.
Right.
If anybody can do it right now, I think that is Bud, and that's what I'm rocking with. But I mean, is it an easy task? No.
Yeah. It's because everybody's asking, when Bud feels his power, how does Bud handle it? Okay. When Canelo feel Bud's power, how does he handle it? Does he like, oh, I can't just walk through this man? Or does he say, man, them little cake blows, I'm coming?
Yeah, I mean that's the big question. You know, we want to see how Bud can hold up at 168. We seen Canelo go up to 175 and take guys' punches and knock out Kovalev, knock him out cold. So, but I just think that Bud is a different kind of fighter. I think that he's much more much more faster, much more got much more IQ. And like I said, if anybody can do it, I just think that Bud can do it.
Is this a situation that Canelo has never seen anybody other than Floyd when he was much younger to be able to put punches together, to have the ring IQ like a Bud Crawford? Like you said, we've seen him. Now, we know Canelo can take a punch because we saw him fight Triple G. Yeah. And Triple G hit him with some shots. I don't even know how his head is still on his body.
Yeah.
And he took it and kept coming. So can Bud, who's a natural welterweight, 147. He did fight one fight at junior middle.
He came from 135. Like me. That's like me going up and fighting Canelo at 168. I mean, like I said, will it be easy? No. But he has the size. He has the reach.
Yeah.
He got the IQ.
The mentality.
For sure. Now we got to see if he got the punch resistance. So.
How does he fight this fight? Caleb Plant told us yesterday he got to fight two ways: all the way in or all the way out.
100%.
He cannot be mid-range.
Caleb know what he's talking about. He got to fight that in or he got to be out.
Yeah.
I think that he's gonna have a lot of success on the in though.
Right.
I don't think that. I think. Of course, Canelo's a great fighter, but I don't think Canelo is expecting him to be fighting on that in.
Right.
But he got to mix it up. He got to do both.
Right.
And like I said, we just got to see how his punch resistance is against a guy like Canelo.
Right.
That's the big question.
Because Canelo sit down on everything. Yeah. Canelo trying to get you up out of there.
But we seen his feet slow down.
Yeah.
He hasn't always had the fastest feet.
Yeah.
But we've seen him get even slower.
I think for me, obviously being a huge boxing enthusiast and loving the game and kind of pouring into it a little bit, for me, the only thing I'm worried about come fight night, obviously, is Bud having to get Canelo's respect early. Yeah. Because all Mexican fighters, is one thing that we all know that they do, is they apply pressure. Yeah. If you don't gain their respect early in the fight, it's gonna be a long fucking night.
If you see Canelo against Charlo didn't do anything to gain his respect. So he just ran him around. He ran him from rope to rope to rope. Yeah. Bud has to get that respect.
And they Mexicans like to go to the body. They try to chop you down, try to take some of that, try to take some of your conditioning away from you with those body shots. And we know Canelo loves to work the body. But I just think that Bud has the IQ And like you said, it's all about gaining that respect early, because if you don't have a man's respect, what do you have? He'll walk you down.
He gonna run you from post to post.
Yeah. And so Bud's gonna have to get that respect.
But you gotta
early.
watch out going to Bud body. But Bud is a good counterpuncher. And Bud can punch. So.
And I think the thing is, Bud's a natural southpaw, but he has dynamite in his right hand also.
Yeah.
That's why he brought Boots Ennis in, because Boots fights a lot like Bud.
Yeah.
And so now he has an opportunity to prepare for what he's going to see on Saturday night. Now, whether or not, they have the same punching power, they have the same, the same ring IQ and things like that remains to be seen. Bud is a really, really smart fighter. Mm-hmm. The counter punches and the guys like a Bud, they're figuring it out. Okay, you're doing this. Okay. Now I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I know what you want. I know what you want to do, and I know my best counter against what you're trying to do.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you're in Bud's corner, what you telling Bud?
Go in there and get his respect. Use his jab. Fight that in or that out. I would be anxious to, after that first round, I would want to know, like, how hard is he really punching, and that would tell it too of if I want to fight that in or
right.
How good of an inside fighter he is. Like I said, I just don't think that Canelo's feet are the same. And they weren't always great to begin with. They weren't great to begin. I just don't think that we seen against his last fight. The guy ran around the ring, but he couldn't cut off the ring.
Right.
A guy running. Yeah, that's his fault. But also that's the opponent's fault, because he's supposed to cut off the ring.
Right.
Especially at the highest level.
Yeah.
So, can Canelo cut off the ring? We don't know. We seen it against Lara. He couldn't do it against Lara. Floyd didn't do much movement, but his speed gave him problems.
The question is, in the process of trying to cut off the ring, does he spend so much time trying to cut off the ring that he runs himself into something?
Yeah. And Bud got dynamite. He got dynamite in both hands.
Yeah,
so. But we got to see if his weight can carry up to 168 as well.
And the question is, Bud might be fine rounds 1, 2, and 3. Might be rounds 4, 5, and 6. But as we go deeper into the fight, if it gets to that, how well can he carry that 168?
I think both guys are more at their natural weight. I don't think that Canelo is that much bigger than Bud. I think they're both just fighting at their natural weight. And that's why I love this fight, because they both just two guys fighting at their natural weight and seeing who's just better. A lot of times we see one guy, having weight problems and that shows in the fight, but I think these guys both are fighting at more of their natural weight, and they're more like evenly sized.
Right. So you think Canelo's natural walk around weight? What do you think Canelo's natural walk around weight? I'm saying probably 190, 95.
I say like 190. Yeah, I would say that.
You think the same for Bud?
I say Bud like 185.
And the thing is, Bud doesn't have to strip that last 21 to go to 47.
Man, that really matters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it really matters. That really matters.
You don't think it matters? Try losing weight. Try that first 5 or 10 pounds might be easy.
And then fight him.
Yes.
That's the hardest part.
Right.
You lose weight. Okay, anybody could go lose weight. Anybody go sit in the sauna for an hour and lose weight.
Right.
But actually being able to compete
right.
at the highest level after you lose that weight.
That's hard.
Let me ask you, when they refuel, they're gonna make weight. I believe everybody's gonna make weight, and let's just say everybody makes weight at 68. When they refuel, what you think Bud comes in at Saturday night? What you think Canelo comes in Saturday night?
I think they come in around the same. I think
80.
Exactly. I say 80, 82.
You ain't start camp yet, huh?
No, I'm in pre-camp now, but
Pre-camp?
I haven't started actual camp.
I mean, obviously, I don't know how boxers approach it, but for us, obviously, we watch game film on our opponents.
Yeah, of course.
And Ryan Norman Jr.
Yeah.
Have you been able to watch film on him yet, or do you not really watch film until you get into camp?
Yeah, no, of course. I was watching before we even announced the fight, because
okay.
I don't just take fights because I just want to. I got to study a guy and see where I could beat him, and if it's the right stylistically fight for me.
Right.
And we've been watching them, and we've been studying.
You ready?
Of course, yeah.
Because everybody talks.
If I'm not ready, we're gonna see you on November 22nd.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
You're ready.
We're gonna find out.
No, but it's just like you know, you say, "Are you ready?" Like, all right. If I say yeah, I'm ready, or if I say no, I'm not ready. Like, what do? What, November 22nd, that's Judgment Day for me and him.
Yeah.
But I've been here before. I've been at the highest level. I've been. This is not my first rodeo. This is his first rodeo. This is time to see if he's ready for the big stage.
Right.
What happened in the Garcia fight?
I mean, I've made mistakes in the fight, but PDs had played a lot into it. I don't care but you being an athlete, you know what PDs can do for
it gives you an advantage. It gives you an advantage no matter what.
Did in that fight, did you suspect, or was it until the drug test came back that you knew something? Could you tell there was something different about this young man? Because I think you fought him in the amateurs, right?
Yeah. No, we fought 6 times in the amateurs, and I didn't suspect nothing. I thought that the better man beat me that night, and that's what I said on that night. I said, "Hey, listen, you know, the better man beat me. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, and maybe one day we could do it again." And that's what I thought. And before the fight, I didn't think that Ryan could beat me. And after the fight, I was hurt. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, how did I lose to a guy like Ryan Garcia?
Right.
I know that I'm 10 times better than this guy. And then when the drug test came out, and I seen that I wasn't on an even playing field, then I was like, that's when I wasn't okay with it. I'm okay with losing on an even playing field because it's part of it. You know, it comes with it.
Yes.
We take that risk every time we step in the ring. That either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. It is what it is, and I'm okay with losing. But I want it to be, I want to be on an even playing field.
That's
all.
fair. Yeah. I like it.
So your money, you got to put something down on the wood. Canelo, Crawford. Who you putting down on?
I'm putting it on Crawford. I'm putting the house on Crawford.
You think Crawford win by decision, or you think he can knock him out?
I think he win by decision. I mean,
Nobody's ever stopped him.
Yeah. We seen Canelo hurt early in his career. After that, we seen him fight the biggest punchers, and we haven't seen him hurt.
Yeah.
But don't mean that it can't happen because it's boxing. One punch can change everything. But I think if Bud wins, it's going to be decision for sure.
So should I bet that 10,000 or no? And I'll split it with you.
Nah, I want you to pay me my money first, and then you can bet what's left over. You can put what's left over, old Bud. Hey, Devin Haney.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all for having me.
All right, good luck. Hey, good luck November 20th.
Thank you.
Oh, bring me in the camp.
Yeah, okay.